Oh, I messed up the title. I'll have to fix the title after this game maybe. So we have a 5v5 on what is Artillery Lakes, I believe is the name of the map. Artificial Lakes 3. Alright, so we have Race, Fupon, Boogie, whoever I am, and Clown, which is FN, versus Upset King, Snake, Olkiora, Postal, and Ghibli. So I guess I need to know who I am. Let's find out. I am Pinatas. Okay, so I would say probably North team is a bit stronger. And I think the matchups favor the North team too. So you have Ghibli versus Race, which is a bad matchup for Ghibli. We have Fupon versus Postal, which is a bad matchup for Postal. Then you have Boogie versus Olkiora, which is an even matchup for them. That'll be an even match. Then you have Evil Pinatas versus Snake, which is advantage for Snake by a lot. Pinatas is still pretty new, so still learning the game. And then you have Upset King versus FN. So it's going to be interesting. I think the left two matchups, you have one for North and one for South, so it's even. But I think on the right three matches, North has advantage, so we'll see. They're already 21 something minutes into the game, so we'll speed through the early game. Nothing really here to talk about. Everyone just does their starter, cons, start eco, and all that. Few scouts for South though. I've always said this and I will continue to say so. One scout, if your vehicle, is always worth it. You want to know what your lane opponent is. So if your vehicle or K-bot, or air even, you need to know what your opponent's doing. And that's going to give you information on what units to make. Some good micro here from Postal though. Looks like Fupon abusing the armor. I hope Wotan gets rid of it. I think armor is the dumbest thing on mexes. I believe it's 4 times more health when in the armored state. So it takes quite a while to kill it, even with a peewee or something. Alright, Snake is pretty standard build. Calm walking? He doesn't normally calm walk, he must be mixing it up. As well as Olkiora. You don't see too many players calm walking. At least not in Escalation. A handful of the good players like Diablo will do it, but generally it's not really ideal because on a lot of Escalation maps you have a lot of metal. So having the build power on the lab allows you to spin that metal more effectively. Pinital's doing a good job defending this though, making sure these flashes don't get too deep. Getting forward radar, really smart there. One here also for FN. These forward radars are really nice. They give you that mid vision. You're really going to want to push up to here if you can. And put one here. Because it's going to give you vision all the way to like here. So you'll know when the units are coming through. If they're pushing up or they're going to the right or even leaving and going this way. Gives you good information on what's happening. I don't know if I like the idea behind FN going all in T1 against Upset King. I feel like he has more advantage scaling up his economy and competing in T2. That way he can fight Snake as well. So we'll see here. Two front labs. Is he going to reclaim this lab? Probably not. He's got a ton of metal. I don't know what's going on with the metal. I'm so confused what's happening with that. But anyway. Why is Ulquiorra running? I guess warriors. If you don't have energy, warriors can be dangerous around your commander. Postal needs to come deal with this. Rushing T2. Race also putting pressure on Ghibli here. Ghibli went pretty heavy into AKs. I wouldn't recommend it. Against a few storms and a choke, your AKs are just going to get picked off. They don't end up accomplishing very much. Alright, Ray's trying to push here. He's got the numbers. Does look like... Yeah, Upset King went fast T2 with the... No, he did not reclaim the lab though. So he still has the lab but no build power on it. If FN is aggressive here, he could capitalize on this. I think he gets this done in time to get a Maverick or two out, and I think this shuts down the push, but Ooh. I don't think he can defend this lab. I don't think FN knows it's there. Okay, no, he's got javelins. Javelins are good at defending. It'd be nice if you saw a counter push here and here towards the mid, breaking open mid, and then forcing Snake to defend against that, leaving him exposed. These are high level strats. Not for your average gamer. I like this from FN. Splitting off a few units to push forward. Oh, he doesn't have any build power. Where does Commander go? Oh, he's trying to defend it. Gonna lose the Geo. That's a huge loss for him. Looks like he will defend this though. There he goes. And now Panthers for Snake, gonna be pretty good here. Though these mechs are pretty good. If you keep your mechs inside your unit ball, they deal pretty good damage against early T2 units. Just keep the mechs alive and you can do pretty well. But it looks like he's gonna lose them to a couple javelins. FN begging Pinatos to help out, but we do have Mavericks coming from Pinatos, so could see a good push there from him. Race going for T2, Mavericks of his own, one already halfway to the front line. That's going to shut down Ghibli. It really is going to depend on what Ghibli decides to do here. I usually assume my opponent's going to make a couple of Mavericks, so I would probably make... I'd probably make 5 Pyros and then Mortys, to be honest. Because the Mavericks can't push the Pyros, not really. And then you have artillery behind, and then the Mavericks become useless. You could even do a couple of cans if you wanted to. I wouldn't go Dominators, they're way too much energy. So probably just Pyros and no Mortys. Call it a day. Mavericks from Ulquiorra shredding these T1 units. Boogie with his T2. If I was Boogie, probably the same thing I just told for Ghibli. It's you make maybe in this example, because you're middle, you probably make like 10 pyros and then Mortys, and you build up your power like that. I mean, you have a lot of T1 here. You might even go Mortys straight in and not even go pyros because of how many T1 units you have. Because this many storms is going to shred Mavericks. Mavericks can't deal with this many storms. It's getting absolutely destroyed. So this is a good number of units here. This is going to get destroyed, unfortunately, for Boogie. But we have a Maverick push from Fupon here. These Manticores are going to have a hard time dealing with it in the choke, because they need to retreat, and the Spiders are going to be good at slowing them down. But looks like he's able to defend that pretty easily. Only a little bit of loss for it. But a big push here now for FN. Yeah, he's going to have to use the commander here to save this. He should be able to do a little bit with the commander. I don't think he's in trouble of dying. Commanders are pretty strong in Escalation compared to other mods, but we have storms. Rocco's now following up. Let's see, is there anything FN can do here? Probably not. Straight into the Pelicans, though. Pelicans probably useful here. Nah, probably not, to be honest. We'll see if he can make good use of them, but Pelicans are going to struggle against Panthers. Especially this many. Race needs to be aware of this. As I was saying earlier, storms are pretty good versus Mavericks. Fidos are going to be pretty good here at stopping that T1 push. And then straight into upgraded shooters. I like that. He may be thinking Zeus here, but I doubt it. I would imagine shooters to counter the Dominators. FN has to be careful here, though, because there is a big opening right here. If these Panthers get in here, it's going to be dangerous for him. Can Ghibli stop this? Looks like he will be able to. He does have just enough. The problem now is these Fidos are going to be pretty effective here at stopping the T1 push. So Race is in a good position. Ulquiorra is struggling, actually. These Mavericks could be a calm kill here if Ulquiorra is not careful. He is retreating. I don't think you have much of an option there. Using his Fidos to focus the Mavericks. Does not get the lab. Unfortunate for him. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is going to be pretty brutal. Definitely going to lose the lab, and I think that's pretty pretty tough. He's got to get the lab back up, but he doesn't have any way to stop this. Unfortunate for Penatalis walking right into the commander. Snake was pretty low there. Trying to power build some LLTs just to kill these last few Panthers. I think FN can recover. He's got a few T2 mexes already. And some wind, though it's going to be tough. That's a huge loss. He's going to need right side to win. Let's see. Going for Zeus instead. Hopefully it's like 10 Zeus into shooter. Yeah, resource generators. I keep telling people not to build these. They're really not good. They're 200. They're worth 8 solars. But if you look at the cost of a solar, like, where's the con at? A solar is 145 metal for 25. So build 8 of these is 1100 something metal, 1150 maybe, and a resource generator is 1200. So it's actually cheaper just to build solars, and this is a wind map. So these resource generators are inefficient. They're not even worth building. Even on solar maps, they're not worth building. The other thing about them, and I think I've not remembered to tell Wotan, is they only give the +2 conversion, the old 100 energy per metal, which is now 80 energy per metal in the current patch. So they're not even efficient to build for metal conversion, or energy conversion rather. So I would stick away from them. The only time I would build one is if, for example, I really needed energy badly, and I had like 5 advanced cons or something. I could power build it really fast. That's the only time I would recommend building it. But that's 1, maybe 2 maximum. You don't, and then I would reclaim them after fixing your energy building T2 fusions. I would just reclaim them, get your metal back. They're really not worth having. Air fight here between Snake and Fupon. Snake with the better micro. Big push now from Okiora. It's going to be tough. Boogie kind of AFK here in the middle. Not sure I'm a fan of the artillery this early. Race in a bit of trouble here, though. I think Race is fine with the Zeus. I think he has enough Zeus. He needs shooters, though. I mean, he's getting them now. Any more? Just one? Just one so far. Is he going to go... I think Ghibli needs to go upgraded sumos. I don't think this T1 artillery is worth making. I think it's a waste of metal, to be completely honest. Big push here from Race. Yeah, these are just getting absolutely destroyed. Not even worth building. A few Mortys are going to die. Cans and the storms. I don't think Race can push this all the way, though. I think there's just too much, but he can definitely kill a lot of it. Or maybe he can. 4 cans. A few Mortys. Race making good use of the Zeus with Fidos. Over on the left side, Race coming in to help. FN trying to get rebuilt, getting some defenses up. Though this is a bit of a problem. Fupon does have fighters helping out. Yeah, killing those Mavericks. Really important to keep your eco alive at this point. Basically, the idea is to keep Race alive long enough to win. Sumo not upgraded, so he is going for the unupgraded Sumo. I don't think it's worth it, and the reason I say that is I believe it's a 25% fire speed buff for the Sumo. So if you're going to spend 1900 metal per unit to build the Sumo, you might as well have the better version of it. So that's just my take on it. I don't know how Sumos without the upgrade compare to shooters. Their performance might be similar based on the way the shield works, but for the shooter, but I would still upgrade the Sumos. It's just better overall. Postal, solid eco, going for fusion conversion. Double T2 vehicle. Artillery is good, but you gotta have frontline. I would have one of these upgraded. This is upgraded. I would have it Reaper production. Reaper and Gauls. I find that like 3 or 4 Goliaths and a mix of Reapers does pretty good. Goliaths are not very good in this patch, but you have a problem with just Reapers because of the lack of range. So just Gauls and just Reapers are both inefficient. So I think a mix of them is pretty good. And then you back it up with artillery to deal with artillery of the enemy. I think you do alright with vehicle. I still think in an even matchup though, you have to switch to K-Bot. I don't think Core has a great T2 push without Sumos. I don't think you can really push the vehicle, especially not against ARM in the current meta. If ARM is mass bulwarks with bulldogs, shooters, artillery, it's going to be really tough to push the vehicle. You need the long range Sumos to push everything back. Vehicles are just struggle a bit. But that might change in the next patch. Wotan's talking about doing some changes, so. FN asking him to share his freedom fighters to help defend his base. Pelicans now for Upset King. Could be lethal here. There's a lot of MTs here, but I don't think they're going to survive very long. Shared the FFs, which is going to allow FN to defend pretty well here. Let's see. Alright, big push from Boogie now with the artillery cans. Too bad there's too many bulldogs here. I find bulldogs are pretty good versus cans. The bulldogs struggle against the faster units because they're not very accurate. I don't even know if accuracy is the correct term. They miss a lot because the weapon trails behind the target's current location. So cans, they actually are able to deal damage to them because they don't travel as far in the same amount of time. But you need a lot of bulls. Like, if you only have 2 or 3 bulldogs, it's not going to be enough. You need like 10, and then they can really shut down cans. Alright, FN making a push here. I don't think he's going to be able to get very far with the Pelicans. These Orions, basically Vipers, just going to destroy them. I don't even know. Getting in though, he's got a lot of them. Can they deal with the Zeus though? They do alright versus the Zeus. So we'll see. What else is happening? Not a whole lot. Race just building up his shooter mass. Looks like he's probably going to want to go T3. He is. Fusions. Ghibli also with T3. Anybody else thinking about it? Fupon probably. Yep. FN way too far behind to think about it. Snake? Probably not yet, actually. Oh, it looks like he's going for a potential snipe here. Yeah, that's scary. That is scary. I don't know who I would target. If I was Snake, who would I target? You probably can't get FN because he has all the freedom fighters. And killing Penitos is probably not going to help you very much. He doesn't even have all his mexes upgraded yet, so that's not great. I would probably go for Fupon. Fupon or Race is probably your only option here. Or Boogie right in the middle, open the middle up completely. Because if you open the middle, that lets Postal push in on Penitos, which really makes things complicated. Alright, attempting another Pelican push here with the Maverick. I don't think the Bulldogs do very well against Pelicans because of the speed, but we'll see. Bulldogs going down. Yeah, they don't get very far. Shooters here for Olkiora. Let's see, we have a lot of Zeus here. Shooters behind. FN needs, not FN, Fupon needs to share those shooters to FN. I don't know why he hasn't. And then I would say that FN could probably push this pretty well. Let me type in no shake. I think plus drop as well. I was told plus drop works. We'll see if it does in case someone drops. Yeah, the Mortys are going to be difficult for the shooters. But I don't know if he can push this. Well, he can't if Race mismicros this. I think this is pretty much suicide for Ghibli. I don't think it's worth pushing this with T1 like this. T2 bombers. Yeah, getting some good damage in. Really good damage. Hawks now for Snake trying to intercept. Probably worth it. Only lost a handful of Hawks for that. Probably worth that engagement. Can Snake stop this though? That's the question. Coupon did not share the shooter, so probably this isn't really that strong of an engagement, especially since Ulquiorra has shooters behind. I don't really think this is worth it for FN. His counter push really can't do much, but it is something he's going to have to defend while pushing at the same time. Ghibli using diplomats now to push this defensive position here. T3 now for Race. Ghibli with T3 of his own. Ghibli actually... I don't know if he's ahead in eco. He's got, what, 5 fusions? How many? Let's see, 5 fusions, and only 4 for Race, so I guess technically he's ahead in eco. I don't think I would go for mantles here. I think you grab the T3 lab and you just grab a Nova. Actually 2 Novas. I'm not even joking, dead serious. Grab 2 Novas and you just slow push mid. I don't even think the mantles are worth it. Mantles are only going to be worth it if the game goes another 15 minutes, which it probably will, but I think you could end the game in 15 minutes with Novas. You break middle with Novas, and then you shut down Ghibli, and then the game opens up completely for you. But we'll see. Race going for a Cerberus. I mean, I think it's a toss-up between Cerberus and Nova. I don't really like the Gorgon. I think Gorgon's pretty weak. It doesn't have the ability to clear tier 1 units very effectively. You obviously don't want to go for a Raptor this early. Honestly, if I'm Race, it's probably a Cerberus into a Nova. That's probably what I do. Cerberus so I can't get pushed, and then a Nova so I can counter push. Nova's just going to shred all of this. None of this will survive against a Nova. He's going to need a Talos. And if I was Ghibli, I would make Juggernaut. 100%, I would just make a Juggernaut. Juggernaut really effective against shooters. And then let's see, Fupon, more cons, going for more mantles. Again, I gotta say I disagree with that. I don't think it's worth it. What is Boogie spamming? This. When they push like this, it's not really effective because the AoE of anything damages the shield of the other shooters, so they all just die really fast. So, I mean, that's one way to lose all your units, I guess. Alright, FN. Back in online. Getting his fusions up. He's struggling though. Penitos now actually getting a good eco, but he needs to convert that into effective units. Soul Cure pinging the defense, ambusher. I mean, this is a lot of cans, actually. I don't even know if Race can deal with this. I'm surprised he hasn't pushed yet. This is so many cans. I don't think... Is he jamming? He's not even jamming. So they see this on the minimap. I'm surprised Fupon isn't reacting to this. Oh, do they not even have advanced radar? Please tell me they don't even have advanced radar. They can't even see any of this. What is brother doing? They didn't even have radar, guys. It was literally this close before they even realized there were units here. Wow. Yeah, I think he's dead. It's only 5-6 shooters. Ah, Cerberus just in time. Race needs to come quickly. Race. Race. And you need to not lose all your shooters. Oof, is 2 down. You need to run. And you need to make marauders. Like yesterday. You need marauders yesterday. Holy crap, this is painful. Ooh, man, that's a huge push. And then artillery behind. Where's the sumos? He forgot to bring the sumos. He forgot to group the sumos. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, I don't even think you worry about the Cerberus. I think you just ignore it. You have so much here. I think you just ignore it and kill Fupon. Kill the upgraded lab. And then you go for this upgraded lab as well. I think you just go straight across. Oh, and then you have rapiers behind and brawlers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you just find the commanders and I think you win. Wow, did I underestimate South team, bro. My predictions were bad. Who could have seen this coming? If they see the commander, they just snipe it. It's over. Holy, that's a lot of rapiers. T2 bombers blowing up the fusions. Slingshots are pretty strong. Fupon effectively dead now. He has no eco, and then Kama's gonna die here. No, it's not. Wow, he actually managed to save that. He actually managed to save that, but it's... I don't know if it's enough. Lost the T2 upgraded, T3, the T2 upgraded, 6 fusions. I mean, Fupon's effectively Stone Age, and there's no counterattack potential. Ray's trying to salvage it by saying that that was an all-in attack. And it was. I will give him that. Also not making T3. But I don't know if he can push with the Cerberus because there's too much counterplay. Even Ghibli with the Gimps here. And I don't think Race can stop this. He's got Cerberus coming. I think some are going to get by here though. Cerberus can't stop them all. Oh, there's 2 Cerberus. He has 4 Cerberus already. Race is just pumping the Cerberus. I still can't believe that. No advanced radar for Race or Fupon in the front line. So, good defense from Race here, and Fupon keeping those Gimps from doing much more. That could have been way worse, but a lot of rapiers from Postal, making good use of them. There's Snake up too. Cerberus of his own. The Nova from Ulquiorra, I like that a lot. You gotta understand something. If we look at the range here, this white circle is the range. You can sit it here under all your defense, and you can take out all of this. Like, you can just click all of this stuff like this. And because of the AoE, it's just all gonna die. It's just all gonna get absolutely shredded. But that's the other thing about the Nova, is that you have to really micro it a lot. It takes a lot of micro. Because otherwise, it's just going to shoot at random stuff. Like your Nova will shoot at like a random sumo right here and do basically nothing. Oh, gets the advanced lab as well. Ghibli really carrying this game, to be honest. Same with Postal, actually. Postal playing much better in Escalation than I gave him credit for. He seems to really at least on a map like this, seems to really understand the eco behind the game. Ghibli also, that's crazy, just crazy eco. Going for the mantles. These are probably worth building. These mantles right here, because they're like 19 metal per second. They're probably worth it. These, probably not. Especially not if you're going to control D. Your Moho mine, but... Alright, he does have the upgraded sumos now. 2 upgraded labs now, pushing. Is there any way North team can salvage this? I don't really think so. Race and FN are the only ones still alive, but FN is way behind. Race going for the research facility. Yeah, it's probably worth it at this point. Please tell me he's got a... Is he building the Omni? Okay, he finally built the Omni. The Omni radar. That's probably worth it. Now your Cerberus are going to be pretty effective, but sumos are really good in this number at dealing with Cerberus. And then Rapiers. Yeah, these are probably going to die. Yeah, I think losing these Cerberus, at least one. Probably worth it, giving up all those Rapiers just to kill those 2 Cerberus. Now Race is down to a single Cerberus, which is not going to be enough. Snake, not microing his Cerberus. Get that out of there. Get that jelly roll out of here! Okay, don't frontline the Nova. How many kills down for it? 15? Nah, come on. Ulquiorra is... Put it back here in the middle like we talked about, and then just target all of this stuff. Target all of it. Come on, man. Like, look at that. This thing right here in the middle could target this T2 lab. This is so crazy. Is he making... He is making air scouts. I don't know why he's not funneling them one after another. That way you have constant vision. I think he's going to lose this Nova. Bertha. What else? More cons. Yeah, this is interesting. I'll do the rest. Oh, that thing's too funny. What are you doing? Ghibli, come on. Don't be a baby. Attack! At this point, with such a huge eco, I would actually just spam cons and put them on the T2 labs and pump sumos out. Like 100 of them. I'm not even joking. Sumos are really, really strong. Good for Cerberus as well, as long as you keep them spread out a little bit. Cerberus, it takes too long for a Cerberus to kill one sumo. It's only effective when the units cluster together. So if you avoid clustering your units, the sumos are just, it just counters the Cerberus. No, quit losing your Cerberus. He lost the Nova too. What? Bro. I'm dead inside, guys. I'm officially dead. It's never been more over than it is right now. Nova is dead. Hmm. Yeah, how do they stop this? Shooter serve. It's really strong. Hmm. Okay, it's a bit excessive, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. You missed 4 fusions, I think. Or 6. I guess the upgraded ones can't be shared. I'm not sure. Fupon saying he can't reclaim his wreck. Yeah, why would you want to reclaim the wreck when you already have the vehicle lab rebuilt? Or not the vehicle lab, T3 lab rebuilt. Anyway, yeah. Rapier pushing. Kill the Cerberus and then it opens up. I don't know, is it worth it? How many can you trade to make that worth it? 441, so 20 of them? If you trade 20 Rapiers to kill a Cerberus, it's worth it. Actually, it's worth it more than that because killing the Cerberus weakens the defensive power or offensive power by a large amount. So it's probably worth trading the Rapiers to kill a Sumo or a Cerberus every time. Bring your Talos. Ghibli attack's so weird. I'm not really sure. You would want your Talos assisting with the push. I don't really understand the reason to not. But at any rate, it looks like FN is finally dead. He can't stop this. Cerberus in the middle of the base. All these fusions about to go. Chain reaction. And there he goes. Man. Ghibli strong carry, bro. Postal with a close second, though, for sure. The Bertha. What can this even hit? Let's see. Where's it at? This one right here. That really couldn't hit anything. But it's the idea was there, right? GG. Alright, let's see what everyone's saying after the game. Yo, Ope. GG Open War. The GG Open War. I don't know what you mean, brother. I was just watching the 5v5 just now. If you're talking about the after game chat, is that what you mean? Oh, when does the league? Yeah, the league starts August 7th. Friday, August 7th. Yep. We've got 13 or 14 signups out of the 16 we need. So I'm hoping to get a couple more, and then I'll post the week 1 matchups probably on the 1st of August. Probably on the 1st of August, I'll post the matchups for week 1. I will save my secrets for someone who needs them. Ghibli doesn't need my secrets. Alright, we got a game. Gamers have united. Oh, this map. It's not a wind map. They always trick you with this. It's not actually wind. I think it's... What's it? That's fine, it doesn't actually matter. I hate when they spawn you in a weird spot. It's hard to tell exactly where the top of the metal zone is, but yeah, it's right here, so it's right there. So, actually I almost messed that up. You need the second solar in order not to energy stall here. And then you want to, as soon as you see that, drop down the second one. And the timing should be just about right. Yeah, and then your thing is done and you can walk out. Now you can do it two ways. You can build these like in a box and then walk out left. I've normally been doing it like that, but it doesn't really matter. You know, we're talking, you know, 1-2 seconds of time save, things that don't really matter in the big scheme of things. So we'll go 1 scout, 3 con. I? No, we can't. Alright, so we're gonna need... So spend a little bit of energy to build this. And we'll grab this solar and then grab that. Hotkey the scout on 1 and just send it across the map. So you want 4 solars to build cons. When you see yourself starting to get low on energy, obviously stop your commander. A little bit more energy. And there's 2 ways to do this. I think for this game I'm just going to do a standard. Leave the commander on the lab and then queue those up. Now, someone going to bomb here. Race would be the only one to bomb, and I don't think he's bombing. So when your second con is done, or whenever you feel like it, I usually do after second con, then you build you another solar. Queue this guy up. These hills are so annoying. They make your units act. Vehicles like path around them really weird. So we'll do a third con, another scout, then 10. Actually, let's greed. Let's go for the leveler first. Rather run out of energy. So got a lot of metal. We need another solar. Actually, I'll probably put 2 solars down. We're going to need a lot of energy after this. Then we'll throw down 2 winds so we don't get bombed. And then we're going to throw down a couple MTs. And just scale the MTs all the way to the top, like that. And it doesn't matter. And then we'll put you here. We'll grab a radar there, and a radar there. We'll just do that. So we want to go towards the center of the line so we can see any units coming up. And I'm e-stalling because I'm building a leveler. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, so I'm versus Pinatas. So that information tells me that my opponent's not going to pressure me a lot. So it's going to open up options for me to make aggro plays in middle. So you can see here, we're probably going to want a second lab here pretty soon. Actually, you know what I can do? Do another con. Oh, mismicroed that. So that's fine. Let's go. Actually, I'm gonna push mid. So that's just to protect against the bomber. The wind isn't great, so it's not really worth the metal, but it's alright. We're gonna make the Geo now. Which is over here, because it's a solar map. Geos are super efficient. Can you make 4 here? No, you can't. There are some weird maps where you can make 4 Geos on the spot instead of just 1. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit the scout right there on the edge of it. And then we're gonna need, I'm gonna go all in actually T1. Let's do some all in T1 play. I haven't done a T1 play in a while. So race is on the right. Nice pickup there, 2 scouts. So this will tell me if he's attacking, so if I need to bring units to help defend. Otherwise I can just play in the center. So let's do that. We'll grab, we're gonna grab 1 con, a scout, 5, 2, and then 100. Set that waypoint in mid, grab that con, and then that's done. So let's go another con, 5, 2, 5, 2, 100. And that con is done. So we can grab that. What is the other con doing? He's idle. So who's the other guy? Boogie? No, Boogie's on my team. They have Ghibli. So purple in middle. So he's probably here. So let's should I go attack Race? That would be so funny. Just attack Race and piss him off. 3v1. Filling this a little bit. Oh, nice. This is nice. So what you can do is if you queue him up like that, it's a nice pickup. It's gonna kill that leveler, I think. Maybe not. I can save it. Nice. Where did that con go? It's here blocking me. Actually, I'm just gonna go T2. I have the metal for it. Build this. Again, we're gonna do a bomber block, and then guard that. Guard that. Oh, please don't attack me, please. Alright, so we're actually going to reclaim this lab, cancel all the Q, and then go assist that. We have enough metal to get the T2 online, keep that out of range so it doesn't draw aggro. We should be able to defend this nicely, which we do. That should be easily defended. There it is. And then Commander's going to walk up here and help build that. We might access a little bit of metal here. Gonna keep an eye on that. Actually, what I'll do is I'll throw this down. Alright, so he's trying to push me here. Let's get our con out of there. Grab a radar. We'll even put down like 3 LLTs to help block that. So I'm just gonna move over here. I don't care if I lose this stuff. This is just some extra expansion for me. I'm not too concerned with it. I'm going to keep some units here on the right. You know what I can do actually is probably just throw down a couple LLTs. Maybe. Alright, nice. Easy defense there. And we'll come. Oh shit, that's just dead. Nothing I can do about that. That was a miss micro on my part. I wonder if he's gonna go this way. Is this gonna live? No, it's definitely dead. Alright, so this is done. We're gonna grab 2 cons and some mechanics. We're not struggling for units here. We have enough units to defend. I'm gonna make a few more. We're going to set the rally point to the south. We want to get these online as fast as we can. Alright, so first laser turret, that's going to be a good one to have. Except king pinging that, nothing I can do about that. I set that to hotkey 1. Ooh, that's a lot of storms. That's not ideal. Alright. Spring Raiders over. We're gonna go Manticores here, I think. We're gonna get the advanced radar. This is tough. It's just tough. I mean, I can engage here. I don't really want to. Hopefully my team doesn't fall apart here. This is not looking ideal. I don't really have enough here to defend both sides. So a little bit more energy. I think that's just dead. We're just going to stop building that and try to run this con through the middle there. It's probably not going to work, but whatever. Build it farther back. Grab that. Alright, do we have the first mechanic done? We do. Go hope and build. We're going to put both mechanics on that. Alright, we're out of energy again. Of course we are. Alright, we'll do one more mechanic because I want to have one to help. And we're out of metal now. That's great. Alright, cancel that, reclaim that. Build that. Ooh. Oh shit, he's trying to bomb me. What a cheeky bastard. Deeks, I don't build MTs, bro. Come on. But he's gonna find out my T2 lab. No, he sees my T2 con. That's annoying. Bro, come on. He's gonna find out about my T2 lab. Which is annoying. Alright, we need that. Alright, we have that done. We're gonna guard that. We're gonna need a couple more MTs here. Keep some here. Our forces. We're just gonna speed this up because we have 2 mechanics, so no sense in waiting for them to reclaim all that. Do I want mana? I gotta get mana cores here. I don't have a choice. Fairly on energy too. Let's see. Are we doing all right? I think so. So a trick I do. Oh, get rid of that. If I can, is I'll move before and then reclaim. Because what happens is if your slower unit reclaims before it, it'll stop moving. So what I like to do is just make sure that I don't have any energy, man. I'm using so much to build these things here. Really wish I could make a counterplay here, but I don't think I can. Maybe I can here with the mana cores. So maybe I keep the mana cores in middle and defend, and then I think maybe that'll work. So we'll have that there, and then bring him over to get the get some more mana cores going. We need more energy. Alright, we should be able to get pretty deep here. And maybe make a play here with mana cores middle. It's a lot of storms. I gotta take this fight. I can't let those storms pick me off. Oh, he's already got Mavericks. Oh shit, that's not good. That's really bad. I don't think we're winning this game, guys. I don't think we're winning this. I don't know what my teammates are doing. Like they're like in the Stone Age or something. I think this is a T2 con here though. Nope, Maverick. Oh shit, run. Yeah, it's so annoying dealing with Mavericks with vehicle. Fuck me, bro. So annoying. Alright, got that Maverick. Dude, Mavericks is so annoying. You gotta keep him out of range the whole time, or else it's really bad. Couple more upgrade and then Reapers, I guess. Maybe we can make a play here. I don't Okay, that's a nice push. I just don't want to walk into Mavericks. Mavericks is tough here. And then we get the upgrade, which we have no energy for. Like, it costs way too much energy to do that shit, bro. Dude, just the freaking Mavs everywhere, bro. It's so annoying. Oh, I can't hit that, bro. That's so dumb. Alright, what do I need? I guess I gotta say I had okay bot. This is so annoying. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to pick off much of this here. These Mavericks are annoying to deal with. Alright. And he's got more Mavericks in mid. Where is your T2, bro? Holy crap. Alright. Let's get 5 cons. These are upgraded, right? Yes, they are. Guard that. Upgraded Reapers may be okay here. Bro, this is crazy work. Oh. So... Alright, we gotta get this reclaim. Rebuild that max. And then... What I like to do is I like to build these once I have all the other mexes done. It's actually worth it. They lose. Oh, shoot. Lost my advanced skate art. I think I just have to go for a mid push here. I'm not really sure. Advanced K-bot. Grab that. What are you doing? Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. We probably need another con here. Guard that. Alright, doing good. I need to get a couple of flags up. And I need that radar so I can see if Penitos is gonna come for me. He's got spiders, a bit annoying. Nothing I can't deal with here, I don't think. Dude, we're just falling apart over here, dude. This is crazy. I need time to get... Okay, I'm accessing. Why am I accessing? Oh, because I built this con super fast, didn't I? Oh shit. Miss micro is what happens. Should be okay here though. A lot of spiders, really. Once the spiders are dead, it's not a bad fight for me. Ooh, man, this is annoying. Or maybe it is a bad fight for me. Holy crap, Mavericks are strong. Wow. Wow. I may... Shoot, man. This is crazy. Here I thought these would do decent. These Mavericks is so strong. Holy crap, dude. I love Mavericks, I love Mavericks. How are these not dying, dude? Like, I don't understand. There's no way my units are this weak, dude. This doesn't make any sense at all. Like, this thing is losing 1v1 to a Maverick. It just shouldn't be possible. What the fuck, dude? Dude, what the how does he have infinite Mavericks? What the fuck is going on, dude? His units don't die. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Units literally don't die. I don't get it, bro. Holy shit, dude. I don't understand it, dude. I had like 10 Reapers. I don't get this game. And he's got another one, dude. It's fucking Mavs, dude. Bro, what? Like, dude, what is going on with these fucking Mavs? No, I don't have energy. Holy shit, dude. Bro, and he's still spamming the Mavs. It's crazy. Holy shit, bro. Just over, I guess. Holy shit, bro. Oh, he is nothing, dude. He is nothing but fucking... Dude, and he's still just spamming Mavs. It's just such a broken unit when the game lags. Bro, it doesn't make any sense. 5 Mavericks beat like all my Reapers. I don't get this game at all. Bet you that's another Mav, isn't it? Yep. Bro, what the fuck? Oh wait, this guy's still alive. Alright, we need to salvage this fast. So I think I just do ice mana core spamming, I guess. What the hell, dude? Alright, we got sumos. Alright, we need to finish that. Bro, spamming bulwarks, bro. What a guy. What a guy. That's crazy. Alright, we're getting our economy fixed. So what I hate, bro, is this does nothing, bro. Like the range on this, I mean, like what are you even gonna hit? Okay, so he has massive bulwarks. What are you building, race? Radar. Can he shoot those? Yeah, they can. Nice. Alright. Alright, where are we at? These guys are almost done. Grab that. We need fusions. I think we just build. What is this? Shooters, probably? Do I just lose my army here? No, it's Mavericks. Oh shit. Alright, we got a Mavericks. So. Alright. Bro, this Maverick spam is getting old fast. Bro. Alright, we just need like mass shooters or something like yesterday. Alright. About to access. A lot of metal, we don't have a good way to spend it. Oh, wait, where did that keep messing this up? Improve on. Alright, so we actually don't want Reapers at all. We just want access metal. Alright, so I think a lot of the excess is just due to all this reclaim, but I'm not going to bother sharing to my team because I think that's just a waste. I don't know what they're doing. Alright. Let's get some more sumos. That's 3 sumos now. Which means we're going to need scouts, a few at least. Actually, need scouts and an air lab, actually. Alright, let's see. I don't know what's going on over here. Where's mass shooters, dude? What is this? I don't know, dude. Let's get some. Let's Fidos. Should be okay here. Key term should be. I need a little artillery. Bro, these units just don't fucking die. I don't get it, bro. I think I'm okay here once I get these sumos. Should be able to deal with these Mavericks pretty well. Like, how are they missing at point blank range, bro? It doesn't even make sense. But alright, leave him alone to deal with whatever the hell this is real quick. I think we just push straight through center. Probably. What we got? Mavericks. Let's see, get a little bit of defense. Oh, we didn't grab, we lost another max. Grab that. He's gonna deal with that. So I think I can push middle. It looks like he's got a jammer though, which is kind of scary. Not gonna lie. I think that opens up mid for me. I think. Yeah, he's got units and he's got a jammer. Wonder if I can just break middle here though. Oh shit. Yeah, he's coming. He's back to Maverick spamming, dude. It's just so obnoxious. Is he coming? Or not? Oh. got to regroup here, I think. Let's grab Morty's. We also need another flag or two. Try to get those out of there. I guess I can build like 3 flackers, which is probably enough. Build this reclaim. Alright, so let's grab what I need. Actually, what I need to do before that is we need to clear this shit. This is misclicking. All those Mavericks, really painful. Alright, so where are we at? This should be fine. Let's get on that. Let's see. So we just kind of chill here for a little bit, wait for these diplomats. They're done. Let's get 3, 4, 5 some reapers. We'll just slow push this. What's going on here? A lot of shooters. Probably gonna have to go artillery actually, but it's fine. Yeah, we can just slow siege that. Couple more. Maybe just a couple missile turrets front. We're getting pushed by shooters now. This is annoying. Need a shooters mid. I don't know what I grabbed onto there. Slow push that. Bro, come on. Bro, seriously, Roach. It's so funny. Alright, so we're scaling up. also a turret there. Shouldn't be able to breach here. Should be able to grab all this. SUC reclaim. Should be able to defend all of this. And then push here. Nice. All this juicy bulwarks. What else can we reclaim over here? Is that it? Is this another radar mid, I guess? Let's put more to help him. More to grab that. More to grab that. We should be able to push here, I think, now. That's cringe, bro. Alright, we should be able to do something here. Probably just want these to go in here, and like that. Probably share energy now at this point. That's probably enough artillery. Let's switch to... I don't even know. Is Freaker's any good here? Freaker's could be good. Wait, does he have like a Cerberus or something he's guarding? The hell was that? A flag, I guess. I lost the other ones. Oh, it had a flag. I think we break here. I don't think they can stop this, except for the brawlers. Do we have any? Yeah, at this point, I guess freedom fighters. Just takes so long for them to get to the front line, you know? Oh, that's a lot of cheaters. Whoa, he's freaking teleporting. That's nice. You got T3. That's not good. That's really not good. That means he has pads. 19 T3? Oh, we're not. Oh, this is not good. Alright. Need T3 like yesterday, bro. Alright. We have another conversion. Alright. Claim that. Guard that. Claim that. Actually, we need that first. I don't know what my teammates have been doing all game, bro. Alright, where you at? That ain't good. Dude, I think someone has a Bertha. I'm pretty sure he has a Bertha. He's trying to hit something. He does have a Bertha. Bro, what the hell? Come on. don't even know what he's shooting at. Oh, he's got two of them. Okay. It's great. Where the hell are you going? Did I just lose all my... I just lost all of these because they just decided to actually be retarded. Can we win this? I don't think so. I think it's already over. I don't know how race could go T3 like that. I don't understand that at all. Where's he at? One's done, second one's on the way. I think. I don't know, I think we hold here. Two chimeras already. Man. I guess it's just Talos. Maybe Pyros. This should be okay. I don't really understand this game, to be honest. Oh, he's got like 800 shooters, bro. What the fuck? Need metal. Wait, oh, he is C3. So that mantle's jet. Bro, I don't know what's going on with these units. Can I get that? Let's go. Alright, we ton of metal now. should be okay here. What? Alright. I think we can counterattack now. The Talos and break this side. So let's stop with that. Let's get some build power. I think we can counterattack as long as they holds. Alright, let's see. We can hold that. If you can hold mid, I can break left for sure. Just gonna need some hawks for sure. Probably 40 of them. Alright, and then I'm gonna need Mortys. Alright, so guard that. Okay, that's good. Oh, why did I misclick? Bro, I don't know how this game is so hard. I should be able to break here though. What are you gonna do with a bunch of roaches, bro? Alright, any idle cons? Working, everyone's doing good. We're spinning our metal. We're gonna need a little bit more build power though. I have flackers. Now you have hogs though. Oh, being flacked. I guess oh, he's got his own hogs. It's unfortunate. I don't think it's enough. So I hope not. Bro, if we could not focus the brawler, that'd be great. And I'm losing all my cons. So dumb. I don't understand why this is so hard. Where are those flaggers I got? Okay, finally. Normal vehicles? Yeah, probably. I don't get this game at all. I don't get this game at all. What can I do here? I mean, do I just Juggernaut push this? Maybe. I know what I need. You know, well, do know what I need, but I don't get these guys at all. Bro, my teammates are just trolling me straight up. They're just like straight up trolling me. Like, this is crazy. Alright, nice. We can get into this artillery. A little bit of damage here. Still taking a lot of damage. But if I can break this artillery, I think we're alright. I'm gonna just build 2 of these pieces of shit. Call it a day. Bro, that doesn't kill them? That's so crazy. Yeah, I don't even know what I should build here. Oh, what do we want? More cons? I can't spin all this metal, bro. What is this game? I'm gonna do that and then that. I don't know why this is so hard, or maybe I'm just terrible at the game. Must be it. Or what is this? He's face pushing me. I love these things. Wait, it doesn't auto-target? Oh, auto-targeting doesn't work for that. Well, that's good to know. I guess that would be OP if it did, I guess, right? So... what's going on here? What? Can you get... Bro! Holy cow, bro. Being trolled by my teammates so hard is actually crazy. Can we push now? Is 2 juggernauts enough? Like, holy crap, dude. Once we have these eviscerators done, we should be able to... I mean, the range on this is going to be pretty good. I'll be able to push pretty deep without too much problem. Just get some recons ready. Alright, now my Eviscerators can deal with all these stupid scouts. Now there's nothing they can do to stop me. I have radar targeting plus full vision of their entire bases, so... And then Eviscerators to defend my units from Brawlers or Hawks or any of that. The only thing I could think is Race trying to go for like air snipe, but I don't think he can afford it. I think he's been investing in too much T3. I don't think he can. Alright, hold on, I don't want the recons to go yet. Keep us back. Here's the radar. These are so nice. Just make your life so much better. Alright, we can probably go with the recons now. Was that 3 of them? Yeah. Man, those Mavericks, thought it was over, bro. I was actually about ready to give up. I was like, this is unwinnable, but felt like if they were investing that much in Mavericks, they should be fine to just reclaim all the wrecks and then win it. These Jugs, 88 kills. Oh my, look at all this. Juggernaut's gonna do really good against these. The AoE effect, double shot, means the shield's ineffective, so Juggernaut's basically unstoppable here. There's Commander running. No, they can't stop it. Like, the only thing they could try to do is try to degun it, but I have too much. If a Commander degunned it, it would just die. There's no way it would escape. I like that radar targeting. The only thing you gotta be careful of is like this, where you get like all your units next to each other. It can be dangerous, but otherwise, not so much. They just get absolutely shredded. Get out of there. No, my Talos. Oh, it's not even building anything. I thought it was I queued up more than that. Oh, an Empyrean. That's a nice unit. In that case, I guess we gotta finish these guys off. So it's 3v1. Oh, he didn't have his mantles upgraded yet. Or you can just share yourself to your buddy. Like I won't punish you for it. That's crazy work, bro. They all gave the raise. I think I can maybe kill this. Maybe. If I focus fire it. Bring in the other Talos. I'm pretty sure Sumo one-shots a solar if it's not, if it's not closed. I think even if it's closed, it might still one-shot it. I'm not exactly sure. This Empyrean is so strong. What do you expect? He's gonna try to repair it, I think, but I don't think it makes it out of here. Doesn't matter. He can't stop this push. Bro, I quit. I'm retired. I don't know, man. I actually thought Reapers could fight that, but I'll watch the replay again. I don't know how those maps did so much damage. Man, you have more than me. Holy. Let's read. Hold on, let me check. Hmm. You don't say anything? Let's go. Alright, let's see. Let's go. What do they say? Bruh. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, taking that fight was really bad for me because of the Maverick push coming behind. Now I don't have a way to deal with it. Just gotta micro these mana cores. I'm trying to counterattack, but it's just suiciding his army, which makes no sense. And I suicide here because I go for these, and then no, not here. I guess you just go mass mana cores against Mavericks. Like, look at this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so this is the fight we want to watch. I had mana cores, Reapers. Spiders, Panthers. So, like, we have this on radar. Like, if we look at, he probably has it. He has it on radar. I'm sure he has it. He's got the advanced radar in mid, going for the Intimidator. We're not even going to talk about that. And then I lost my advanced radar. I'm going to rebuild it now. But we have this on radar. Like, this, all of it. Like, I don't. Why are you over here, dude? I mean, I don't know. Let's watch. I mismicroed this badly. And he's caught out because he doesn't have units, but he does have Mavericks coming, so he can probably deal with it. I already have all but one. Actually, I think this mech was already done, but it got killed. No, it didn't. I pushed him off. So I don't think I ever finished building that yet. So I think I'm ahead if we look at metal. Yeah, I'm ahead of metal on everybody right now. Like, it just, man, it's so frustrating. So frustrating losing this this fight. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Mavericks. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess you just don't go Reapers at all against Mavericks. I get caught out here badly. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't think it was going to be 10 Mavs. Oh, 7. So, killing the spiders. So I killed most of the spiders here. And then I'm like, okay, I should be able to take this fight. It's 4, 5 Reapers, 3 mana cores. Lose the mana cores. So it's 2 mana cores. This is gonna die. So it's 3, 4, 5 Reapers and 2 mana cores. Like, look at that. They just, yeah, like, I guess you just have to have mana cores to outrange it. I mean, 7 Mavericks is what? 5,000 metal? I mean, I guess that, well, Yeah, but the same cost. I mean, the Mavericks are so strong. People don't understand that. I still think it's a noob trap because I think if I just go mana cores there, I win. Because you can't actually hit the mana cores, they just keep running away. Like, mana cores just keep running, and you can't hit them. I don't know, maybe Mavs is the play versus vehicle. Because you need artillery to deal with them, but artillery is too slow. I mean, what else can I do? I mean, that's all you can do. You either do mana cores or you do reapers, that's it. Boogie just completely AFK, tracing 5 Panthers down. Like, I think I almost lose this. Like, look at that. It traded 1 for 1 with an upgraded Reaper trades 1 for 1 for the Maverick. It's crazy, dude. Struggling here. I'm trying to keep him alive. Only so much you can do when I'm trying to micro all this. I get most of them down. There's only a couple mana cores left, and then the ones coming from Penitas. I mean, it's just so hard to keep track of everything going on. Going for the double lab. I mean, the timing couldn't have been worse for me. Losing that fight, it was so bad for me. Save that. I lose this Geo. There's no way to save it. It's just so painful right now. And I just have to micro the last few units from Penitas. Like, she doesn't make any sense. Like, where's the counterattack? They just went all in on me. Like, it's just Intimidator, double. Like, TA is so hard, man. Like, Race isn't even doing anything. Like, I don't know. He suicided, attacking Race. I mean, I guess that was the counterattack, right? But go clean mid. Like, we have the radar. Look at this. Like, you have the radar. Go clean these things up. Like, he even sees it with the Jethro. Like, just clean the clean mid. Clean all this stuff up. Like, there's no reason to be building the Sentinels down here. I don't know. What else was going on? More energy. Cons. What do we need more cons for? I mean, I guess he can't spend his metal, so maybe it makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, these Mavericks are just... Yeah, this one really hurt. Did I not have radar? I think I might have lost... Yeah, I lost my radar. Man, this really screwed me. I was trying to defend the lab because I was getting Maverick pushed. Didn't have radar, so I lose all of these, man. I mean, effectively, the game should be over right now. I mean, actually, at this point, I have more metal produced than Race still. I guess that's because he took heavy damage. And then Ghibli hasn't upgraded all his mexes yet. Man. Yeah, I think he just smashed Mana Core. I think going Reapers was probably a mistake. I wanted Reapers because I felt they would be good into like Fidos, but they did not end up going Fidos. Like, I had such a lead here that if I would have not died here, like, look at this. I can't push this with Mana Cores or even Reapers, to be honest. He's entrenched. He's trying to push here. I'm glad I pushed him off here. That would have been... This would have been really hard to deal with. Well, I shouldn't say that. I would just made a diplomat and dealt with it, but... So kind of stabilize here. Rebuilding that. So I mean, I'm back in it. I've got most of them, you know, built and rebuilding. Grabbing the reclaim. I think I pulled this guy off to get reclaim. Rebuilt the radar already, so like I'm back in it, you know. Like I suicide all these units. I think at some point. I think I go mid, and then I run away because it's Mavericks. But then I get trapped behind all of this, so I lose all my mana cores again because Boogie is AFK. It's just so. I don't know. I guess I need to be more measured. Bulldogs. He doesn't really have any way to deal with bulldogs. He has the upgrade. Shooters are coming. Like this doesn't make any sense to me. He's got 3 shooters done. And more coming. I would just center here and defend here. I wouldn't even push up. We'll see. So I lose these mana cores. Boogie's just AFK. What is he even doing? I actually don't know. What the fuck is that? Dude. And then this thing doesn't even hit anything. Like if we look at the range, it can only hit like these mexes, some of this stuff, some of this stuff. Like it doesn't actually do anything. It's pretty useless. This is a terrible fight without Mavericks. If you had Mavericks, you'd have the DPS. But without, you're just going to lose all of this. So I get cleaned in mid, Mavericks, Fidos, and then he's out of position, taking a fight. Boogie's out of position, always. Luckily, he's going straight for the defense here. But, yeah. Shooters here. Really good to have shooters at this point, because you deal with the Mavericks pretty well. As long as he doesn't lose this one. He might. Yes, he does, yeah. Alright, so he kills it. So is his defense. He needs to come push this with shooters. No, you need to come over here and push these off with shooters. What is he doing? What am I doing? I've got my mexes rebuilt. Going for first fusion. I was stalling bad on energy. How bad is it? 4K behind Race. 9K behind Ghibli. He's just converting so much. All this metal storage. What is 8,000 M stored? Is he reclaiming? I think no. Okay. Peanut Dot's with the most energy by far. Ah. He spent all his metal on solar and resource generators. Yeah, we should have lost this. Like, look how far Boogie is behind. Boogie is 11K metal behind, half the energy production. An Intimidator. These things aren't cheap. Let's look. It's like 8,600 metal. Almost 9,000 metal for what? A unit that does nothing. So you take shooters here, push this off. I don't know, dude. Let's see. Let's keep watching. Takes the fight here. He He needs to stop making crashers. People make way too many crashers, and they don't have frontline. He needs cans or something. He loses one. He needs to use his shooters to radar target this. Does he have radar? He doesn't. We have his though. We still see that. And I have mine. Race with the advanced radar, the jammer. Ghibli not just jamming. Not Ghibli, sorry, Penitos. I think this is a bad fight for Penitos. The sumos are really strong. They're really hard to kill with Fidos. As long as I keep my sumos alive, this fight's automatically in my favor. I outrange everything. 1-2 shot the Roccos. It's really not hard. So at this point, I'm pretty stable. But I wasn't sure what to do here because it just felt like we were losing. Boogie was basically doing nothing. And I didn't know, like, I wanted to push mid and open it up. But there was a constant threat of Penitos having just like 20 Mavericks or something stupid and coming on the left side. And it was hard to tell because he was jamming. So I didn't want to commit to fighting over here. I felt like if I committed to fighting on the hill, like mid was just going to break open. I don't know, maybe I build like 2 Vipers. Like what are these, dude? Like this stuff doesn't even make any sense. Boogie just playing like single player over here. Again, people make way too much crap. Like you don't need Stumpies and Jethros. You're making Zeus. Zeus is good, maybe 5. And you're fine. So I kind of take a greed play here and I go mid. Try to open this up. Like I see that Ghibli's making nothing but Mavericks. So it's like, I mean, I get shut down here pretty hard because it's just pure Mavericks, but Sumo's coming in now. He's not really going to be able to push the Sumos off. Yeah, I mean, this was bad for me. Lose my Sumos to these maps. Like, the non-stop Mavericks, honestly, it's crazy. So, upset. I tell him to push mid. Like, ignore this and go mid. I don't know how we lose this. Like, I mean, I guess he's got a lab here with a lot of build power. But he doesn't really have shooters yet. I guess he does have a couple. Yeah, I guess so. But I tell Boogie to move up because he's going the wrong way. Let's see what happens here. So, like, I'm opening it up left. He's not paying attention. That's when I decide, when I'm fully committed, I decide to work up some defense. Probably wasn't enough defense. I mean, he runs me over with this if he pushes, but I mean, I had units. Wasn't too worried, but it still would have pulled me away from mid, which... So what's going on here? He's got a bunch of shooters. He's targeting the advanced K-bot. That's nice. I would actually target the cons if you could. Killing the cons. And then kill the lab when you're done killing the cons. I guess the T2 bombers did pretty good here. Yeah. Kill the lab. I started doing some harassment. It probably wasn't worth it in the end. Probably didn't kill very much. Manticores aren't the highest flat damage. I start retreating just because Ghibli... I keep saying Ghibli because Penitos collapses on me. And it doesn't look like our push is going anywhere. We did clear the mid, but Just doesn't look like we're making any progress. I start going for a second lab. I want to push non-stop sumos and non-stop Mortys, because I need artillery to deal with the mass shooters. Race is on 4 fusions. What am I? Just finished my second. Yeah, he was going all in on eco. Yeah, just man, I don't know. All right, flax, that's fine. Flax fusions. Ghibli on. Does he have no fusions? Ghibli no fusions yet. So Ghibli was behind an eco. If we look at the totals, I'm behind Race just barely, behind Ghibli a bit more, head of Penitos. Like, we're just falling behind an eco. If we look at energy though, yeah, Penitos is at 6 million. Like, just crazy how many solars and everything you built. But my energy is fine. Upset King has way more energy than me. He must have went for the fusion sooner. Yeah. Yeah, I just got mine done and his is already done, so. Vehicles here? I wouldn't go vehicles. I would actually go second lab. And kind of like what I'm doing, I would go mass Fido and I would probably go Fido zippers. I would make like 10 Fidos, like 2 or 3 zippers, 10 more Fidos, couple zippers, more Fidos, some more zippers. And I would just push shooters. That's the aggressive way to play. The other way to play is single lab and make 10 shooters, some Fidos, some zippers, and then T3. Because what's going to happen here is Race, we just pushed him, right? So Race lost most of his units. He's reinforcing obviously to help defend, but we've already won the push. And so we have a shooter. I don't know if this one's going to make it out, but we have shooter, 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 shooter. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So he's 11 shooters. So you make 10 Fidos, 15 Fidos, and you go T3 here. And Race can't ever push you. There's no unit combination that Race can make in the next 10 minutes that can push you past yours out of the map. It's just not possible to push into shooters as vehicle without a huge number of units. You need a huge number of units so that way you can keep rolling despite the losses. So the only way he can push you is massive investment. So you just go 10 shooters, some Fidos, and T3, and I think you just automatically win that matchup. In this position, obviously, if the game just started, it's not cut and dry like that, but shooters are hard to push into. So yeah, I think Upset King should have, perhaps it was my bad, maybe he thought or felt that he needed to be more aggressive because of what I was doing, and perhaps Boogie, what Boogie was doing, being useless. Yeah, probably better to just do that. And what about me? I think same thing. I think this is a mistake. Almost without a doubt, this is a mistake. I think I drop a T3 lab here. I think we pull back from the push, choke mid, and go T3. And then do what I did, which is I made 3 diplomats, and I came over here and I cleared all this out. I think I just make 3 diplomats, go T3, and it's easy game. I was really just... I felt like we had him on the ropes, though. I felt like we could break him, but... it's just too much. Too many shooters. Yeah, I think I just go T3 here at this exact point right here. Like I'm already at 5,000 energy. I have the double fusion. I think I just build like double flak T3. Skip this completely. And then pad, get the metal pads, share cons to allies. And yeah, the correct play would have just been going T3 here. When I got rinsed early on by the Mavericks, it really threw me off. I really felt like I don't know, I just felt like we were losing and I needed to do something, but we weren't losing. I was still winning at this point. Like, if we look at metal, I am 12k behind Ghibli, 7k behind Race, but if you look at kills and deaths, Ghibli was trading poorly. He lost all his Mavericks. Race was trading poorly. Upset King was doing good. I was doing good. Boogie, even for what it's worth, was doing good. Pinatas was doing all right, but he didn't really stop me from doing much. So, like mathematically, like economically, I'm fine in this position. And if I go T3 here, it's just over. If I went T3, because I don't need T3 units, I could just have T3 eco. The mantles and then upgrade them all. And then grab like 2 T3 fusions and then I can triple T2 lab pump. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy how bad at this game I am. Where are we at here? Yeah, like I should have just gone T3. Race, that's what Race did. Yeah, 3 converters, 4 fusions. Yeah. The fact that we won this game is actually kind of crazy. We should have lost. Does he go T3? What is Ghibli doing? What's going on here? Yeah, this is bad. I mean, it should be fine. He might lose some shooters here. But he's got so many of them. Yeah, when you're fighting with shooters, you don't really want your converters on, so he's got them off, which is smart. You're going to need the energy to fire. Like, it just felt like we could win from this position. Like, I have good presence mid. I'm slow pushing over here. I just killed all this stuff. I think there's just too many shooters. I think I should have went T3 an hour ago. Yeah, he's mismicroing these a bit. And then the brawlers. There's not really a good way to deal with that without anti-air. I had a flacker, but it died. Well, I had 3, but 2 of them died before I even got here. Yeah, it's just too many shooters here. Take a terrible fight. I get a little bit more, but freakers don't really do much here. Yeah, I just make sure to clean up all of these mohos. Alright, so I'm actually in the lead now. I am officially in the lead for metal at this point. Energy-wise, I'm still trailing behind. But I've passed Ghibli by 14,000 and I'm just slightly ahead of Race. The problem is Race has got his mantle done and he's building the second one. So very soon he's going to be way ahead of me. And I decided to go my T3 here. Yeah. Reclaim this lab. Build this. Like, I don't know what he was shooting at. I actually have no idea. How much damage could these have done to me? Can I see that if I go his team? Oh man. Yeah, he could have hit all my eco. Yeah, that was super bad. I should have scouted that. Went over and dealt with it. Yeah, I should have lost this game twice over, huh? Racing in Chimeras. Yeah, misclicked here, bad. Lost the diplomats. I should have made more actually, just to finish dealing with all that crap, but I didn't. So he's pushing with T3. They're good, but not that good. I still think Sumos are probably better than Centurions, metal for metal. You just kind of fall back and then let your Sumos keep them at bay. I mean, that was basically the plan. Yeah, Race didn't share cons. That was mentioned in the chat. It would have been bad. Yeah, I'm building way too much. Half a Talos built when I'm trying to build the mantles. That's crazy. I send this con over to reclaim these solars just to get the metal back. Push from Penitos here. I don't really understand this push. It's kind of a weird attempt. I mean, you can't really engage Sumos like that with shooters. You kind of have to keep running away and staying out of range because they will lose head to head. Once that fight happened, I was much more confident in the game because now I was like, okay, well now Penitos doesn't have an army to attack me, so I'm safe. So get my Talos out, double mantle, going for more mantles. I'm probably a bit behind Race now. Yeah, I'm already 50,000 behind Race because of that. Just those two mantles alone, I'm 50,000 behind. Oh, I guess he's got a few more up front, but still. That's crazy. But I'm ahead of everyone else, right? Yeah, I'm ahead of Ghibli, ahead of Penitos. So it's fine. At this point, I was pretty confident we just win this no matter what. Like I know Penitos doesn't have the late game experience, so he doesn't know how to deal with what I'm doing. Wait, is he even T3? He's not even T3. So I just know he can't deal with what I'm doing. So basically, Ghibli can't do anything either. because Ghibli's got to stop me, which he actually does here. Plus race the brawlers. Brawlers do really good. I lose all of this. So, I mean, if you look at the map now, I mean, we've cleared out mid. I mean, these chimeras are a threat, but I think we're pretty much fine. He's got his mantles, he's got his. I'm pushing up with mine. I'm going for my last, or two, I got 2 more to get. Race has, we're about the same. So, I think Race is going to stay ahead of me in metal for a while, because I don't have converters. But what ends up happening is I come and grab like these mexes, and like all the reclaim. So end up becoming well ahead. Let's see. Yeah, Ghibli wasn't T3 yet, which is the problem. Like, as much as you want to stay T2 to keep pumping shooters, T3 fusions. As much as you want to stay T2, like you can't, you have to go T3, you can't compete. And you didn't get the shared con. Like, you can maybe stay T2 if you get a shared con, but otherwise there's no chance. You have to be T3. So, I start losing a lot here. I think I ended up just running away because there's too much. Or maybe he does, I can't remember. Like, there's not really any way we lose this at this point. Like, even though Boogie isn't doing anything, he's got 2 Talos, right? So I just keep telling him to push with the Talos because I need him to open up mid, so that way he can't be here. If Ghibli's not here, I just come in. But this game just keeps dragging and dragging. Still pushing with insufficient AA. Yeah, I just lose all my Talos here again. Shooters too strong. Way too many shooters. But it opens up mid here. Does he actually push in mid to do anything? He actually doesn't do anything, I don't think. But it opens it up for me, so I can start getting over here and doing some damage. I don't think I get very far here. I don't think so. Talos goes down to shooters. So, how do we not win here? We have 2 Cerberus and shooters. Huh. I think at this point I'm ahead. 650. No, I'm not. I'm still 20k behind. It must be when race starts getting pushed in further. There's no point to even build that. I don't know why I did. Did he never? Oh, he finally did go T3, but he didn't. I don't think he built any units. Penetrators aren't good. Should make penetrators. They might be good in next patch though. Hard to say. And it's pretty much over. The Juggernaut. They don't have anything to stop Juggernauts. You can't stop Juggernauts with shooters. It's not possible. You kind of need a bunch of T3, like 3 or 4 Cerberus, and then you push them. the eviscerators just to deal with any air. It's such a weird game. Like, E3 fusions. Bro, what are you doing? People are weird. Alright, let's see. Furion goes down. Yeah, GG. Hmm. GG.